Hey guys, it's Monday. Today I'd like to go a little bit off track and instead of discussing the proverbial wumpus, talk a little bit about the proverbial ugly duckling. Now for those of you who don't know, the story of the ugly duckling starts when a bunch of ducklings hatch and one of them is not as attractive, I guess, as the others, so they all kind of pick on him, make fun of him because he's ugly. But then one day he grows up into a beautiful swan. Now, this might just be my interpretation, but to me the moral of the story seems to be they shouldn't have been mean to him because he ended up being beautiful later in life. Which is just a terrible thing to teach children. And this is sort of a pervasive moral I found in general in society. I mean, I feel like it's common to say, you know, oh, don't discount the nerd or the quiet, smart guy because he one day might become really powerful and rich and a CEO of some awesome company. Maybe I just watched too many made-for-TV movies on the Disney Channel. But it's still a thing. In fact, someone actually told me this once when I didn't want to go out with a guy. I had someone from outside the situation come in and tell me that, oh, maybe I should give him a chance because he will probably become rich and powerful one day. Which is really rude because you're coming in from outside the situation and assuming that I'm rejecting him for purely shallow reasons. And to insinuate that you should go out with someone as like an investment that you can reap later is really shallow as well. Perhaps there are other reasons why you might not want to go out with someone, and saying that maybe you should stop focusing on their looks and how rich they will be in the future is equally shallow. And I mean, what would have happened if the ugly duckling didn't turn into a swan? Would the other ducklings have been completely justified in their cruel behavior? No! Likewise, you should be nice to people because it's the right thing to do, not because you have some ulterior motives or because you think their relationship with you can benefit you somewhere down the line. I mean, I guess that's kind of what friendship is, but that's more, you know, you're liking the other person for who they are than for what they can do for you. Incidentally, recently I was looking through some comics I had saved on my computer, just reading them for fun. And I found one that I'd saved a while ago from A Softer World that fits perfectly with this video, so there's a link in the description if you want to check it out. But basically, it just said, I wonder if the ugly duckling felt stupid when he found out that becoming beautiful didn't solve all his problems. So really, the ugly duckling is a terrible story. Instead of teaching children to be nice to you because one day they might become rich, powerful, or beautiful, we should be teaching children to embrace differences and accept people for who they are. Not because down the line you might get something out of it, but because that's the right thing to do and it's good to be nice to people. Thoughts?